What's happening, YouTube? Hold on one sec. I got it. Terrible, man. The gadget had some kind of flash. I gotta check it, make sure it's not the real estate agent. You feel me? I'm feeling rather inspired. Yes, I am. And in this silly, childish mood. Spring is in the air and Johnny is sprung. What do you know about all that? Open the lid, dummy. You can't drink if it ain't open. Sorry, I was outside getting inspired. Let me explain. My yard is really green. All my plants are in bloom, right? My roses aren't popping yet, and some of the other stuff ain't popping, but some of it's popping, some of it ain't popping. But anyway, I'm out watering, and in my imagination, when I water, I am giving my leprechauns what they need to paint my yard. You feel me? So I sprinkle the water, the leprechauns take that water, they feed the plants, and the plants turn green. I'm a silly kid when I can be, right? When the world allows me to be childish. Where is my, man, sometimes I forget where the damn, sorry people, permit me to, there we go. I don't like the way the camera adjusts the lighting sometimes. Irritates me. It's that INFJ thing. Hi, Kemba. My poor baby got cataract, man. It trips me out. I hate that. Sorry. Anyway, where was I? Oh, leprechauns. Watering my yard, right? Just in a really good headspace. And it's all this Misfit Island related. How can I put this into words where it makes the most sense? I feel like I graduated, right? My need or my compulsion to be aggro and to want to get into all of these confrontations when I feel like it's justified, all that. You guys know what I'm talking about. I'm not feeling that. I'm really, because my little Misfit Island craziness is like so close, and it's no longer just talking. I'm actually doing physical things. This house, making moves to get that spot. Those things are actually taking place today, right? In the moment. I'm not prepping the house to get it up for sale. It's actually on the market and somebody can come walking through today. Shit, are you kidding me? So, it gives me this peace in me right now. And it came on pretty quick. I mean, I was really aggro just a couple days ago, man. And I ain't talking about conversations with old friends. I'm talking about being upset about the loan and being upset about Sonny and being upset about a lot of heavy things right now. And allowing myself to run a train on myself with all of that heaviness rather than trying to put it to rest quickly so that I can move forward, right? The grief that I've been going through recently is a lot. But you know what? There's a lot of people out there grieving the same grief. The loss of loved ones, it's big right now. I just talked to Dave Dog. We lost another one today. A guy that I didn't know real well, but another guy that Dave heavily tattooed. I mean, I was telling homie, I was like, man, dude, do you realize? This is what I told Dave. And, you know, a little bit of that, you know, if you're not into wanting to hear some heavy shit, don't listen kind of thing, right? About death, don't listen. But anyway, I told Dave, I said, man, homie, think about this. How many friends do you know that you could put on the wall up here, and up here? Picture of Noah and all his tattoos. Picture of Joey, Facebook chef Joey and all his tattoos. The list goes on, and then you start a new row, and there's another picture and another picture. And Dave's got a lot of people on that wall, and I told him, I said, damn, dude, you know how much artwork is in the ground now? All of this ink, all these tattoos that he put on people, beautiful artwork, is worm food. Or it's ashes. It's crazy. That's his story, right? Not here for a long time, here for a good time, right? Not so good. Not so good. Now, right now, think about how many people have passed away. And not from COVID, but from COVID related. People over drinking, overdoing drugs, depressed. I mean, COVID has killed a lot more people than you know. Trust me. So, when you get about your day, in general, you gotta be better. We all do. Gotta be better. You know, I'm telling you, you're gonna see a different person out here. I don't care how mad I get. I gotta keep it in. I gotta find another way to do what I need to do to cope. I was telling Dave Dog, man, I was like, you know, it's fucked for me to have to make some aggro video about an argument with a friend of mine because I got no one to talk to. I've been stuck in this house for a fucking year with no one to talk to. I love my dogs, but I got no one to talk to. And I told him, I said, sometimes I get out of control with these fucking videos because I got no one to talk to. And it gives me an outlet, right? Like the video I made, beating up on my old buddy about finance. I told Dave Dog, I said, he saw it, he blew up my fucking phone, got all fussy, and I took it down because it served its purpose, right? I got to finish what I wanted to say. I got no ill will or no hard feelings. I don't. It's done. You know, same thing for my other pain in the ass and his issues with his narcissism and all that shit. I'm done poking at him as well. I don't got time to waste with silliness or my anger or whatever, right? Because all I do is I feed the damn demon, whether it's mine or his or whatever's. It's feeding into the negative energy, like Dave says, man. You put that out there, it's coming back at you, homie. You know how that works. And I'm like, yeah. I go, but dude, I don't want to pop a fucking cork, man. If I fucking just gut that shit down, what happens when it comes out? And it ain't in the fucking video, then what? He's like, sorry, I understand. So for me, it's a work in progress. But now, I'm not doing it no more. I don't have to. What do I got to blow a cork for? I got my dream. I got my purpose. I get to live out what little bit of life I got left doing my purpose. If I could have figured this out in my 30s, I'd have done this in my 30s. I'd have done this for 50 fucking years if I could. You know, I'll be lucky if I get 10. I know this. And some people are going to be really mad right about now, but I don't think I'm going to be around a long time. I just don't. Just don't. And so I got urgency. And I hope I'm wrong. But I've said this before, and I just got a bad feeling that some fucked up shit's going to come to me one day and I'm going to have a violent death. And, oh shit, Johnny, you didn't just say, I don't, whatever, I don't care. I mean, you know, to be honest, that'd be fast. Somebody shot me, motherfucker, that's better than dying like my brother did, hooked up to a goddamn ventilator. I'd rather be shot. Just saying. I'm not asking for any of that. I hope I die of old age at 113, motherfucker. That's what my wish is. Trust me, I don't want to go nowhere. Why do you think I live with that motherfucker at arm's length at all times? So it's my funky childhood, right? And I'm sorry, you guys, I'm not trying to get, this is not negative. It's just honest. And it's, you know, I don't have to be on edge no more because where I'm going, I'm not in a neighborhood. That's my point, right? That's why I feel good. That's me. That I get to go target practice. I don't have to sit here and think about making sure it's close by should I need to get at it. Reflex. Just saying. Muscle memory. That's how bad I am about that. Cops know. Some gangsters know. Gangsters call it don't get caught in short, right? Don't get caught short. Don't get caught slipping. Cops, they call it muscle memory. Do something so many times that you do it in your fucking sleep, you don't forget, right? That's how I am with that fucking thing. I don't like that. But soon I won't have to be that way. And you won't have to see this, I won't grab a pistol, right? What? I'm going to be tapping maple trees. And get this. My prepper instinct about the sky's falling chicken little and wanting property with trees. What do you think one of the first pieces of equipment I'm going to buy right now? 2. I need 2 right away. And I'm buying them right away. A backhoe with an auger bit on the ass end to drill post holes like a scorpion. Thank you very much. And a bucket to dig trenches and all that shit. And then a bucket on the front to push the dirt out of the way, the snow, whatever. Backhoe, number 1. Number 2, sawmill. You see the price of a 2x4 right now? I think I'm fucking kidding. Look up the price of a 2x4 6 months ago and look at what it is today. Same thing for a piece of plywood. Look at the cost of lumber. Look what's happening with inflation, and it's coming on like a freight train, people. When I built my fence in the backyard, I got a shipment of lumber, and I got the receipt somewhere. Filled up my whole driveway. In fact, there's a video, I think, pretty sure. Or there's photos on Instagram, something. But anyway, whole bunch of wood. I paid $3,800, I think, for all that shit. Cement, 4x, 2x, 6x. I bought all kinds of shit, right? I either paid 99 cents for a 2x4 or I paid $1.29. I can't remember which. I know one time I was pissy that I had to pay $1.29 for a 2x4 when I was getting them for 99 cents at one time, under $1 for a 2x4. You know what they want for them in Texas? They're like $9. Local, $5 or $6. Do the math. Mayan, that's rather loud, young lady. God, that loud noise it's like nails on a chalkboard for me. But I don't yell and scream like I used to. Because I'd yell at her and then she'd just bark more, right? Kill him with kindness, Johnny. Oh, chill the fuck out, homie. And I am. And it feels so good because I see what's right here, right now. I'm just now starting to breathe. I'm just now starting to believe that Misfit Island I can almost touch it. Once the caravan leaves Cali and Johnny's got all his shit in tow. I just talked to a guy today about the Caddy, some local yokel car dealer bullshit thing down the hill in Roseville, and they sell fancy schmancy shit, right? Expensive, exotic cars. And I said, dude, I got one for you, but you're gonna pay me, right? I'm no chump. Give me 20, it's yours. You get 25, 30 for it with the right, because the production numbers are next to nothing, man. There's less than 400 or 500 of those cars produced. And in the color of mine, it's like 80, I think, or 86 in black on black in that year. Supercharged, overhead cam, blah, 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 full-size Cadillac. How do you like me now? 500 horsepower almost. Brembo brakes. Magnetic fucking suspension. Get this, the suspension in that car has some kind of electronic magnetic shit. So when you crank the steering wheel and the car wants to lean a little bit, there is electricity that fucks with magnetic fluid that increases the density in a shock to slow the rock of the car. It's crazy, and it's done in these split-second shit. Super high-tech, fancy shit. And the problem is these idiots rip that shit out of that car and put Coney shocks or some crazy stupid shit on there and fuck it all up, man. That car is bone stock. Nobody's ever tinkered on that thing, man. That's why I don't want to sell it. But if I sell it, 20 G's, man. That goes towards Misfit Island. Fuck it. I don't need a Cadillac. I need a backhoe. I need a sawmill. I'll trade that caddy for a fucking sawmill, motherfucker. A nice one, one with hydraulics. Pick up the logs, fool. I don't have to use the backhoe to put them on there. I'm always thinking. Like I said, Misfit Island's going to have trees and a sawmill because now the price of lumber tells me I have to have one. Before it was like, do I really need one? Am I really going to mill my own lumber to build a fence and mill my own 4x? It's a lot of work. But at the price of lumber fucking ain't right, I'll buy a sawmill and it'll pay for itself in one fucking season. It's a piece of cake. Are you kidding me? You know, a really nice sawmill's probably 20 grand. With the full deal, hydraulics, all the shit, I can buy a used one for 5 to 10, but a real nice rig, 20. No problem. I got a building to put it in. But fuck you. I got a barn. I'm looking forward to my new life. Can you tell? I mean, seriously, can you tell how excited I am? You know how cool those videos are going to be? Pit bulls and sawmills and backhoes. Oh my. Are you laughing? You will be. I'm telling you, man. You guys are going to start sharing my shit. You watch. This channel's going to explode. You know, I saw INFJ Johnny. A couple of you guys know who I'm talking about. And as a matter of fact, I saw him when he first popped up. And I turned him on to some of our peeps. Said, hey, go check homie out. I like his stuff. All my shit blew up. He passed me up like I was standing still with his subscriptions. You know? I can't say that I'm a fan. He's all right. You know, we're all right. I'm neither here nor there. It was tripping me because homie passed me up. But I was like, holy shit, dude, you really slipping. Everybody's fucking you off when it comes to subscriptions, homie. And it's not a competition. But fuck, man, I got an ego a little bit, right? You know, I want to do good too, fuckers. Oh, everybody's passing me up. Shit, Capital Currency. Shit, 4-9's fucking double, tripled me up. Good for you, dog. You know, I got love for all you guys. And I understand the ones that bailed, that don't come back because of my bad mouth. I get it. Some of you are still out there and popping back in. I love it. You know who you are. You sure do. Don't you, Mona? Love you, young lady. I love our little family. All you guys. You know, I understand my nature isn't easy for some folks to tolerate, right? To watch me. It's like watching a train wreck, right? At least it's not like watching paint dry, motherfucker. You can't say you're gonna fall asleep watching my shit. Just saying. You know, I gotta say, I got my swagger back. I feel my old self, right? There was a time in my life where I rode high on the hog, as they say. Back in the late 80s, when Johnny did his bodybuilding show, Mr. Santa Cruz, 1987, NPC middleweight. Go look it up. My name's on some paperwork somewhere, motherfucker, in the ancient history archives. Novice division, NPC middleweight. Mr. Santa Cruz, 1987. Yes, sir. So anyway, you know, back then, I was a little baller in my own little mind, right? I was a legend in my own mind, lifting and hanging out at the gym and a bouncer and a this and a that, and people knew me. I wasn't somebody, but I was definitely not a nobody. You know, there's certain people who go out to the bar, nobody knew them. Nobody knew them. You were just another face in the crowd. People knew me. I mean, people knew other people more than they knew me. Sure, of course, by far. Fuck you. I was no fucking rock star. But I wasn't a nobody, right? I wasn't just another face in the fucking crowd. You know, I was a legend in my own mind. Sure, of course, right? It was a dipshit in my 20s and whatnot. Nice, Maya. Thank you for that. And so, you know, once my world went to shit and it just never got back on track. It never did. You know, when I was high on the hog, I met baby mama. She gave birth to my daughter, and in 6 months she left California with my daughter. And when that happened, it broke me. That was the beginning of the end back then. My life went downhill after that. It did. Me and Sonny hooked up. I started doing drugs with her and this and that. And I never recouped till today. Well, last couple days. And now I got it back. I got my swagger back. I'm happy. You know, I'm still way emotional. I'm still grieving and all that shit, right? That's going to take a little time. But I don't feel broken. Not like I did. Not like I did just a couple months ago. I was pretty fucking broken. I'm sure I'll be there again. That's how life goes. But today, right now, I'm high on the hog, homie. I am. And so very grateful. That's another thing, people. Gratitude is very important in life. You know, yeah, there's a lot I can complain about and have, but I have a great deal to be grateful for. I'm still here. I got my health. It's not the greatest, but I got what I got. 2 beautiful dogs, nice home, etc. Soon to be on some land. Fuck. It's truly a dream come true. I won the lotto. A little one, but it's the lotto to me. Are you kidding me? Say it's one of them couple days, right? A lot of emotions, a lot of changes, you know, heart on the sleeve, but these are tears of joy. They are. I'm happy, right? I'm emotional. There's a lot that has transpired in a very short period of time, and so I'm processing a great deal of information, right? The fucking computer up here is on overload, and the fucking tears, well, they just cool off the computer, you feel me? That motherfucker's running hot. Them little fucking gadgets are right. I've worked in clean rooms. I know what fucking computers do. I've been in a server room where there's rows and rows and rows and rows of those fucking gadgets, and they sit on a floor that's made out of tiles that's got steel frame underneath, so they're elevated, and the cold air blows underneath in the floor and goes up underneath the gadgets, underneath those fucking stacks of fucking whatever the fuck you call those things, those I don't know, fuck, you know what I'm talking about. in those fucking a server, right? And they got racks of those little fucking servers, I guess there. I don't know. I built the shit they sat in. I don't know nothing about the gadget. Are you laughing? Anyway, yeah, fuck, I built half a Silicon Valley, motherfucker, so I'm hip to what's what. I'm just not a gadget motherfucker, so are you laughing? You know, I got some cool ass stories. You know, once Misfit Island gets going, Johnny's got a whole ton of shit you fools ain't heard. Fun stuff, right? I gave you a bunch of the heavy crap, but boy, I could tell you some funny ass construction story shit like you would not believe. Are you kidding me? Oh, fuck the shit I've seen on a job site. Man. All right. I'm going to save that's a teaser for later. Job site stories. Fuck, I could probably do 40 videos on job site stories alone. Boy, I have motherfuckers headhunting me if I told some of those stories. I have to change the name to protect the guilty. I stole that from Dave Dog. That's his book. Oh, man. All right, long in the tooth again, 26 fucking minutes. Whoop-woo, time flies when you're having fun and drinking coffee. I'm telling you, waiting for your house to sell. All right, y'all, have a beautiful day. Thank you for putting up with my bullshittis. Please like, subscribe, share, hit the little bell, so when my shit pops up, it goes ring-a-ding-ding, go see Johnny O' Shittis. Come on now, you gotta see the mood, right? Fuck. So, it's worthy of some shares. Text my shit, right? Say, hey man, check Johnny. Fuck, look at his funny shit. All right. Yeah. The good, the bad, the ugly. The good, the bad, the ugly. And today is the good. And it's staying that way. I ain't taking no for an answer. Fuck you. All right, I drug this ending on long enough. All right. Peace.